I've been trying and trying to make a video, and every time I do, the footage doesn't get into my computer, something goes wrong. Anyway, today we'll be talking about MSN memories. I think MSN really did shape the way our generation is today, and when I say our generation, I mean like, I'm guessing 19 till 25-ish. You could tell the way that it's affected us just by the emoticons that we use. I explained this to a friend a few days ago, but there is a difference between an emoji and an emoticon. An emoji is a picture that expresses the way that you feel, and an emoticon is symbols that express how you feel. So it could be like, you know, the colon, like parentheses. If I see someone using the colon and the small p, I just automatically assume they used a lot of MSN back in 2007. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone use the colon and then the at symbol anymore, just because, I don't know, maybe it's just because people use that on Twitter now. Evolution of symbols. Also, I have no idea what the hashtag symbol has been used for before an actual hashtag. What's it called? A numeral? No, not a numeral. A number symbol? I'm pretty sure it was called a number symbol before. I know that it was on phones, but I have no idea why it existed. So if you know, let me know. I'm not gonna Google it ever. Because not knowing is half the fun. That's my life motto, including apparently for my exams. Also, if you use any emoticon with a nose, which is like, you know, the colon and either a circle or the dash and then the closed parentheses or open parentheses, whatever, it depends on which direction you're writing. To me, that just means that you've been online for a while. A long while. I remember back in the day, one of my statuses, which, like, so much cringe, but I'll share that with the internet because that's what you do on the internet. One of my statuses was, my parents drive me everywhere, but I drive them crazy. And now that I think about it, it's like, Mariam, you're literally 12. Stop. The good thing about MSN was that you were able to customize your emojis. So if you use specific symbols, then it will come out to the emoji that you assigned those symbols to. And it was a lot of fun because I had some friends where we just had like emoji wars, like who had the coolest emojis. Because if you had a lot of emojis, the correlation was that you talked to a lot of people, so therefore you were cool, you know? But to be honest, back in the day, I didn't use MSN that much. What I used to do is I would appear offline and then only talk to people that I wanted to talk to. Because back then, I feel like everyone just added everyone that they knew. And it's the exact same thing with Facebook right now. I don't turn on Facebook chat because every time I do, it's always like an awkward like, hey, how are you person I barely know? Great, how are you? Good. What are you up to? Not much. How about you? Not much. End conversation. Also, I'm not cool anymore. I'm not cool, so I don't know. Do young people still use BRB or like TYT or TTYL? My problem with MSN was just the fact that like so many conversations were useless and meaningless. I mean, sure, it was fun. Like you'd send each other, I don't even remember. You just talk about nothing. And then after a while, it just reminded me of the expression, you know, spitting at the wind. And I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I think it applies to the situation. And I'm kind of similar in the same way with like WhatsApp and Facebook messaging and stuff. Like I would love to talk to people when I'm in the mood, and I would love to talk to specific people. But like, if I barely know you, I don't know what we would talk about. But the good thing about being older is that everything is just a lot more chill. So if you just leave the conversation, it's like, yeah, you're busy, I'm busy, we're all busy, we've all got lives, we don't just have nothing to do and just sit around at home all day. And also now, it's less about having fleeting, like, unimportant conversations. It's more like, hey, I know that you like cat videos, I will send you this cat video. So I think it's just a lot more meaningful.